Well, here we are at the Langstroth hive. There's some bees coming and going. The clouds are breaking up a little bit. It's keep getting more and more sun. I did smoke the other hive to get it closed up. I've got my smoker yet, and I may need to use it here, but again, the plan is to check on the hive, see how they're doing. More than likely take this top box off today if they don't have anything in it. And I still have to get me an entrance reducer on here before the weather gets too much colder. But here in Missouri we have days it's 80 degrees, and then there's days it's in the 40s, so we still have a few more warm days to come, I'm sure. Looks like my smoker's really going to it. I'm going to have to check it. So I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to get this opened up, and we'll see what we got. There are a few bees up here in this upper box. There's the lid. And here's the box. There's not many, so I'll probably shake them down into the lower box and reduce this hive down to one deep. Here's a look at the lower box. They're pretty calm so far. They had it propolized pretty good. As I said earlier, there'll be still warm days that they can seal it back up. I won't remove any of the propolis. I'll just let them seal stuff up with the propolis they got. Well, here's the first frame. It's one of the plastic foundation frames I've got in here. They've drawn it out a little bit more, but they haven't stored anything in it. There's a few hive beetles that they're corralling, but not much going on this frame. This is the next frame. It's one of the foundationless frames I put in on July the 24th. There's a little bit of honey here in the center on this side, and some nectar on this side. There's some bees on it, but it's a pretty light frame, so hopefully the deeper we get in here, the more honey and nectar we'll see. This is the next frame. This is the one I put in August, first part of August, I think around August the 4th. I had taken some stray comb that they had produced and put on this frame, and they built it out some. Most all the cells are full of honey or nectar on this frame. It's a pretty heavy frame, so it's looking pretty good for what it is. This is the other frame I added on July the 24th, and it is chock-a-block full of honey and nectar. It's a heavy frame, so it's a real good frame. It was a foundationless frame also, and they're doing a good job of getting this capped. Now this is frame number 4 of this 8 frame deep. Again, it is just filled with honey and nectar. It's a heavy frame, so things are looking good. There's a lot of bees on both sides of this frame. I still haven't seen the queen, but we'll keep our eye out for her. This is frame number 5. Like the first 2 or previous 2, it's filled with nectar and honey. And the queen is on here if I could see her. There she is. Right. Well, don't see her in the frame of the video. She's got to be right there. Well, we'll look at the video later and see if I see her, but she is on this frame. I don't know if I got her in the video or not. These girls are very calm. They're a lot calmer than ones in the other hive, the Land's hive. There's the queen. So they've backfilled the brood nest with honey and nectar right now. So again, she's not laying any eggs like the Land's queen. So we'll check the last 2 frames here, and I may video. If they're the same as this, I probably won't, but we'll get this closed back up before we have any other issues. There's starting to be a few of the little yellow jackets showing up, so I'll be back in a minute. Well, this is the last frame. The one just before it, the second to the last, was just like the previous 3 or 4 of them were just full of honey and nectar. This one's not quite all the way drawn out. It's got quite a bit of nectar on it. There's a little bit of honey. It's not real heavy frame, but I think with the other frames they've got, hopefully they'll be able to make it through the winter. So I'm going to get this closed up, and I'll be back in a little bit. Well, as I said at the beginning of this part of the video, I'm taking the hive down to a single 8-frame deep. The wind's kind of picking up a little bit, and it's clouding up again, so I'm going to probably call it a day. I'm planning on going, I've got a ratchet strap in my vehicle, and I'll bring it down here and strap this hive down for the winter. And take the other hive body and put it in my vehicle too. So I appreciate everybody coming along today, and if you like my videos, please subscribe and hit that like button. And if you know anybody who might be interested in my videos, please share them with anybody that you might know. But till I see you next time out here at the hives, we'll hope you have a good fall, and thanks for watching. Well, here's what it looks like with the ratchet strap on it. I didn't mention earlier, the trees are starting to turn. You'll see in the opening video the color and stuff in the trees. They're just starting to turn, so fall is here. So I'll see you in the next video.